Sunday, August 13th, 2023. Well, I am back at the dacha. It's a beautiful day today. Almost too warm for working. So what am I going to do? Well, actually, see these rocks over here? Right here? These rocks? Well, I got a little story I want to share with you. Let's turn the camera around and show you the rocks, and I'll tell you the little story. I picked up these rocks from the neighbor this week, an old man that lives in the other dacha beside ours. Well, why did I get the rocks from him? Well, here's the story. About maybe a month and a half ago, close to 2 months, just before I went on my vacation to Canada, the old man came to me and asked me for 200 rubles. So I told him, I said, you know what, I'm going to give you 250. So I gave him 250 rubles, and he was pretty happy. But then he ghosted me. He just didn't want to pay me back. I don't know. Anyways, I did go on vacation. I came back after a month of being in Canada, and he was still kind of avoiding me. He would walk past our place, but he wouldn't look at me. Well, eventually, I ran into him. So I said to him, hey, how are you? How's everything going? And he was a little bit hesitant to talk to me. But anyways, he was still friendly. I said, you know what? You know that 250 rubles that I lent? He's like, oh, yeah. So he's like, okay, I guess I got to pay back. And I said, you know what? Keep the 250 rubles. I see that you have some rocks in your rock garden. I said, can I take them? And he's like, his eyes lit up, and he's like, oh, yeah, sure. So I took his rocks. So far, I managed to take 20. And I'm putting them over here on our little mulched area. So this is what I have been working on, putting mulch. Now, a week ago, I found the mulch on the side of the road, and I've been hauling it in these bags right here. And I am eventually going to put all the mulch around. Now, over here, as we could see, I've got this section right here, which I will actually put a few rocks in here. Adds for the aesthetic purposes. And hey, I'm gonna go show you where these rocks are located. They're actually straight up over there. So I gotta go grab my wheelbarrow and haul it over. Okay, so our place is back there, and I need to go to the neighbor's place, which is right behind me, right over here. Let's turn the camera around, show you where the rocks are. Okay, going to get the rocks. They are over here. So you have to dig them out. Well, just pull them out by hand. Here's a couple over here. It's in little circles. There's right over here. There's right here. I've already pulled out. Here's a nice big one right here. So there's probably about another dozen or so. They're right there. And there's even a couple more over there. So I take them to the wheelbarrow over there and then transport them over to my little flower garden. All right, gotta get to work. Gotta start transporting these rocks. Which one am I gonna get first? I don't know, have to find a nice one.